Okay, let's get started on this filming. I'm back again, and I just want to say that Mr. George, Uncle George, has authorized for me to interview him tonight. He's such a wonderful man. Uncle George, we're here in Waikiki, and I'm going to interview you. And so your first question would be, could you tell me a little bit more about your situation, you and your situation, and what's going on, or what has happened to you, let's say today, with people taking your stuff?
Well, my things about them taking my stuff really aggravated me. But me coming from the hospital, I thought that they would kind of like poster it somewhere. Didn't happen. They threw it all away, from my hairbrush, my toothbrush, to everything.
Wow.
Now I have to get it all back. How that's gonna happen, I don't know.
You're gonna try to get all your stuff back from the hospital?
No. They took it from the street.
Okay. So I'm thinking they may have just claimed your stuff for themselves, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you might have some time to claim it, I guess. I don't know. That is your stuff. But
there's nothing to claim.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because they did pass the law. Any property on the sidewalk that they would have, the city and county, that would be their property. Within 24 hours, they would take it.
But you have to remember, once I'm behind the line, I'm not on the side.
Which line is that? This one?
Right here.
Oh. Okay. Wow. So maybe you could have been on this side. And
no, that's what they're saying.
Oh.
And, you know, when they unload the trucks for everybody here, they're hurt.
I see. Wow. Okay, so like I said, I was going to ask you 3 questions tonight because we only have 10 minutes here in this clip. The second question would be, what do you think the community you could tell the community about trying to understand homelessness in general?
All they have to do is really leave us alone instead of trying to fight with us. You know, chance they can get. And with us, all we want to do is get a sandwich or get a t-shirt or, you know, to be one of you.
To be one of us?
Yeah.
Oh, to be comfortable.
Well, it's a hard thing to do. And with me, it's really hard.
Yeah. And you say you don't have anybody helping you. You do all of this by yourself.
Yes.
You don't have anybody changing you. You don't have anybody taking you anywhere.
No.
Wow. I consider that pretty amazing that Uncle George is doing this all on his own.
No, because, they offered one of the things, but I'd have to stay with 6 people in a room, and I can't do that.
6 people in a room, and that's staying in the shelter. That's if you decided to take up on that.
Yeah, that's like me going back into the service. It's like me going back into the... I don't want anybody to tell me what time to get up. I don't want anybody to tell me when I get a shower. I don't want to tell me how I get a dress. And I'd rather be on the street. Let me be me.
Okay.
Just let me be me.
Because you feel free. You feel like you're more living your life not under the constraints of a particular system.
Well, the thing, I don't fool with anybody. I don't, you know. Okay, I don't live the greatest life of anybody that wants to see, but I think I'll work out.
Oh yeah, and everybody deserves a good life.
And when I run into you guys, I run into a great life. I don't. You always say hello to me. I do not.
So basically, you're just asking for the public to be more compassionate to the homeless, have more of a personal interaction instead of just judging.
I want the people to leave me alone.
To leave you alone, to not talk to you.
No. There's no sense to me.
No sense in talking to you.
Well, because they want me to be like they are.
And it's going to be hard for you to be like they are as in being productive because of the situation that you're in.
Well,
okay.
How am I?
I could imagine it would be very challenging.
So how?
Especially being on the streets in a wheelchair. Definitely. I could definitely understand.
So I just soon be by myself. And I get along with everybody. I don't, I'm not, crazy person.
Nobody said you were crazy.
No. And so it'd be nice to get a coffee. It would be nice to get a Pepsi. But
okay, my last question to you would be, since we've already covered talking about the community and the public in general, what do you think that the government should do to try to help the homeless? What kind of rules, what kind of projects do you think that they can approve that would definitely help?
Well,
help people get off the streets.
That's a tough call. And number one, they have to have a place to go to. But not a boarding house. I mean, it's not like
kind of like an open piece of land where everybody can just park their car, park their tent. Maybe it's regulated by some security. That way, these guys can go somewhere and not have to be harassed by the cops or tickets.
That'd be fantastic, but it, like I'm saying to you, it can't be a group thing, because if you were my girlfriend, I would not have anybody near you.
Okay. Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
No, but you understand what I mean. So if I have to be on a certain piece of land, I don't want nobody going with you. But I want you to be able to get to the washroom. I want you to be able to wash your clothes.
Okay, as a lady, that's something I need to do,
I don't need a room.
Yeah. Okay, because you're not homeless, but you're houseless, right?
Yeah.
Houseless. Okay, I think that's great. Well, thank you very much, Uncle George. It looks like we're going to have to wrap this up because we had 10 minutes for this production. Is there anything else you want to say?
Because I just want to say, I didn't want to think that I was an idiot. I'm very educated and I built these damn places. I have my children, I gave the houses, and I have my grandchildren, I gave them the things. But that's the way it should be. But that's the way I was brought up to be. Now it's my turn to just sit back and just
enjoy your life. Now that you've done all the hard work, then
I've done 4, 3,
The click, we're done.